Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. Takes a handoff. It's Washington. Gets away from one. He's got space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Green. Dances away to buy time. Plows through the defense. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. Now rolling to the left. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's got room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they
football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to pass. It's Green. With the catch, it's Anthony. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hill. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
On the move to his left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Indiana.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop. stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The give to the single back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
That's caught. It's Brown. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. A receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown Razorbacks. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. the gun, the inside give. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed on the outside, it's Cooper. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It's so important in football that wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution, first down.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch, it's Cooper. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
They want to run this quarterback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to scramble. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in.
Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Green. Pulls it in, it's Washington. And they... Just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Still on his feet at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game started.
Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. They're working that left side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Hoosiers have it with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? From the gun, the running back has it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
The offense trying to find a way on fourth and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And how about this offense? A big situation on fourth and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Using his legs, it's Washington. Hard running there. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. With the catch, it's Jones. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Green. Caught in the backfield, it's Anthony. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the ground, it's Green. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, this is the point of the game in the 4th quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Hand off from the shotgun. Got a little space. Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. Doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw. It's Green. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Arkansas! And
Hello?
they've moved out front.
I'm with Bernice. You're on speaker.
Love the play call. Love the
Do you remember that one time
Late in the
that
game with less than 2
that
minutes to
Avery
go,
came
they
home
now
surprised
take a
we all had to
touchdown
leave?
lead and put so
Yeah,
much
which
pressure on
time?
the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Shit. It's all you like to do is
What's up, I can remember. You're still working at Sam's, so Avery got back. You had to go to Sam's. I had to go back to Conway. And Mom had to do something. I don't know. But we all had to leave. So it was kind of like drove.
To the 25, no attempt at a return.
There was a lot of times she tried to surprise, and it was inconvenient for everybody who was trying to surprise. Shit, big, come on. Yeah, I'm sure I remember that time. There was just a few of them I can recall here.
Man, it's funny.
Drive going to the air.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered.
I
Pick
mean,
up
I
the
be
first.
thinking about random stuff too, man.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's like to see it.
You said what?
Same as that scene today.
Oh, dude, we were young. I'm excited to see you at your exhibit.
Bring in the heat.
All right,
Hit
bitch.
hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
All right, then, look at it.
All right, bro. Love you, man. See you later.
Pressure. A lot of times,
Bring
big
you back.
moments.
All right, see you, Grace.
Quarters regardless. Like, pull the trigger. Be aggressive. Bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air. It's Mendoza. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hemby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throwing right.
No!
And he's into the
That's a
end
good
zone.
ball. What the fuck?
Touchdown, Indiana.
That's tough as fuck, dude.
Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hill. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
That's caught. It's Washington. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Green. Under fire. The throw. Got a man, it's Washington. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Green. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They strike first in overtime. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. One play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Creates a little space. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Steps away. Fires on the move. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and it doesn't get bigger than that, guys. Overtime, 4th down, someone's got to come up with that play, and there was no question who that was going to be.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Indiana! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
It's just so nice to have a signal man who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snags it. Touchdown, Arkansas. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the 3rd overtime.
You talk about executing great in a big-time moment. That's a have-to-have play. I got to have this play to continue this football game. Coming up clutch, great execution by the offense, and Palmer, we got more free football, baby.
At this point, it's going to come down to which defense can get a stop, which defense can hunker down, even though they're exhausted, and make a play to win this game.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Now on the option. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. To throw, it's Mendoza. Moving away from pressure. Fires to the wideout. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Now the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another tie ball game, another overtime. These teams just going back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have a flight you have to catch after this game, because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting two-point plays. I don't even want this game to stop.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to barge in. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. The snap sets up the throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. They'll try to power it in. They can't convert. A great